Hey guys, how are you doing? Today we're gonna take a look at the most dangerous loli in the game, which is also known as Shamare. Shamare is a 5-star supporter and she has the position ranged. Her trait is dealing spell damage, which means she deals naturally arts damage, which is really awesome. And her tag is debuff. Shamare has two different base skills, which are tailoring A. When stationed at the trade station, slightly increase the appearance of high volume orders of precious metals, affected by work duration, and mood reduction power minus 0.25. Her second base skill is Whisper. When stationed at the trade station, auto acquisition efficiency from the other operator reduced to 0. However, each operator grants 45% auto acquisition efficiency to self. Additionally, a mood reduction per hour of all operators plus 0.25. And to summarize everything, she is really good for farming LND. Her talent is really good, which is Omen of Defeat, a potential 5 E2. When enemies within attack range have less than 40% HP, apply Weakening. Effect damage taken is increased by 33%. When stacked, only the strongest effect becomes active. This is a really strong talent and it synergizes so well with her. Her range is really awesome and everything in her range is taking 30% more damage when they are below 40% HP, which is really awesome. Her first skill on M3, Terminal Disease, attack plus 60%, damage increase from talent increased by 1.8 times, infinite duration. And I think this is already a really strong first skill. So every enemy that has below 40% HP is now taking around 60% more damage if you apply those 1.8 times. Which is just incredible. And not only that, everyone in her range. And she has infinite duration. So this is something you could use in many different situations if you can place her well. The first skill is already really strong for a 5-star, but the second skill is actually what makes her just incredibly good. Skill 2 on M3, Curse Doll. Obtain a Curse Doll able to stop one Curse Doll. Curse Dolls will inflict minus 50% attack and defense to nearby enemies after being deployed and self-destruct after 15 seconds. And that's why I think she's the strongest debuffer in the game. Minus 50% attack and minus 50% defense is just huge. So she can let anyone shine, which is really awesome. And I tested things out and I figured out that many ranged operator can tank with her help Fast Sniper, which is just really awesome. And this is just one awesome thing about this. Minus 50% defense is also there, so if you have one choke point, you can place your doll in the middle of the enemies and everyone has minus 50% defense, which is just awesome. Think about it, you can just AoE that shit out of them. And the doll itself is invincible for 15 seconds, which is incredible. It doesn't die, it cannot die during the 15 seconds. But now let's take a look at the stats and we see her HP is at 1728, which is really good. Attack power at 408, which goes up to 473 thanks to trust upgrades. And also defense is at 105. But now let's compare this with the other debuffer and buffer and we see her HP is really good, her attack power is also really awesome. Her defense is a little bit low, but overall her stats are really good. The question is now, should you build her? Yes or no? And in my opinion, absolutely. If you have not just started off with the game and you can already E2 some stuff, maybe M3ing stuff, then this is something you should definitely build because her puppet is really strong. And if you plan to build her, I would also recommend you going for the M3. Because from 30% to 50% of the debuff is such a big upgrade that I think this is a must do if you have her. In a tier list, I would give her the S rank. She is really awesome. There's even people saying she deserves to be S+. I think she is one of the strongest 5-star units in the game. And not only that, I think she's also the best debuffer we currently have in the game. So if you like to debuff enemies, then this is the unit you should go with. And the last thing to know about her is the voice actor of her is Fushita Akane. This is the same voice actor as the one from Bybig. She had some awesome roles. For example, in Eromanga Sensei, Izumi Sagari. In Orange, Naruse Kakeru. One of my favorite roles, Sistina Feeble in Akashi Records. In Sin Nanatsu no Taisai, Laefen. And in Senran Kagura, Senko. She had some famous roles and the role she played in, she did a really good job. So she's definitely a really good voice actor. And that is everything I have for you today. I really hope I was able to help you with your decision if you should build Shamare or not. I think she's a really cool unit and I think she's a great unit to build. And she's also a nice freaking loli. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and have a nice one. Bye bye, Saramasa. Have a good one. See ya.